when I think of American rap now, I think of like Gunna and that, and like all this like drippy slime shit. Obviously, recently I'm not very impressed with my team's performance, I'm not gonna lie. I just think it's a shambles. I think the whole thing's a shambles, to be honest. Yeah, we're just letting City shine for a bit because we feel sorry for him. Lingard and Rashford came to my show in Manchester in September, you know, on the tour. They came through and supported. Wait, do you know, all right, this is a mad one. I don't even remember following him, but I've got Wayne Rooney's like private Instagram account.
Not leaking stories to the Sun from it, are you?
No, of course not. And he sent me a video of his son. By the way, I finished first, just letting you know. Yeah, man, he sent me a video of his son listening to my tune.
I love that.
Literally the other day, and I didn't even know I had that account, but yeah, big up them.
You've risen in terms of fame really quickly.
Yeah.
How do you adjust to that?
I don't know. I go with the flow, you know. Things just happen, and some of the people that you see coming over and asking for a picture, it's mad. You'd be shocked. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. Everyone, like not everyone, but a lot of people think it's just all like 13, 14-year-olds and that in it, but it's actually not. There's big man with grey beards coming up to me asking me for a picture and stuff.
Some of your lyrics are quite, should we say, explicit?
We can say that, yeah.
And
yeah.
You're still a young lad.
Yes.
Do you ever get told off by your mum for the content?
Mum's all right. Mum gets it. Mum's a G with it. Nana.
She's not having it.
Nana's not having it. She's not a fan of the things I say. Do you get what I mean? Yeah. But yeah, sorry, Nana. It was always supporting the thing. It was just a case of, like my mum definitely. My mum was always like, yeah, go and do your thing in it. If that's what you want to do, go and do it. My dad was also like that, but then he was also like,
Need a plan B.
There you go. I had a plan B for the sake of having a plan B.
Yeah.
Do you get what I mean? I had, well, I went to college and done sport while I was doing music. Didn't like it, so I left. So then the plan B went out the window, and then I got a job, labouring, which wasn't a plan B because if music didn't work, it's not that I would have been labouring for the rest of my life. I would have quit that as well, but I just sort of like done it to keep my parents happy and to put money in my pocket because music weren't paying at the time.
On your way up, being a northern, should we say baby-faced?
Yeah, go for it.
Rapper. Do you ever meet any sort of resistance from people to take you seriously when you're starting out?
Yeah, bare times, but it is what it is, isn't it? I feel like I never sat there feeling sorry for myself because people didn't take it seriously, and I knew people would eventually anyway. It was just a matter of time. Do you know what I mean? I never felt like I had to prove myself as quick as possible. Do you get what I mean? It was just always a case of, oh yeah, say no more. That's your opinion. Safe. I'm gonna go over here, do my thing. Next year, I bet your opinion's changed. And then after them people, it was who had that set opinion. Then it's the opposite now. Do you get what I mean? And that's just how it works. I feel like not just me in it, not just because I'm from up north or whatever. Like bare people go through that in it. Do you get me? Maybe just me a little bit more because I'm not from London or whatever. Do you get what I mean? Or
do you think that your sort of genre of music is spreading out of London more and more then?
Yeah, definitely. There's bare people now in it, and that's not necessarily because of me in it. Bare people missed JK, Bugsy, Young T and Bugsy. You get me? Like bare artists from outside of London are like some of the most popping artists right now in it, or like some of the biggest artists. So like, yeah, man, it's just like it was like there was just a thing. It looked like a dome over London for time in it, and no one was trying to look past London. And then I don't know what happened. I don't even know who's to blame, but
I think Bugsy Malone probably one of the pioneers of that for Manchester. There.
Yeah, for Manchester, 100%. But obviously Bugsy, IMDb, Gecko. Do you get what I mean? All these people, them from Birmingham, like Mist, JK, Lotto Boys, Lady Leisha. Do you get what I mean? Bare people, man. So yeah, it was just like even like these other MCs in other cities, A Star in Liverpool. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, like, it's good to see.
There's always been a bit of a stigma from, like, authority figures and maybe people who aren't in touch with a place in society where where the music comes from. Do you think that stigma is disappearing slowly, as in sort of rap and grime are becoming more accepted in the mainstream?
Yeah, but it's just like when you go on the charts and that, there's always at least 2 or 3 like rap or grime songs in it. It's mad, like the whole audience for our like music has just got bigger and bigger in it, and I don't know. It's like I didn't even see the transition in it. I sort of like came into it when it was like that anyway, innit? Like I'm not really old enough to say like, oh yeah, we all used to try and get, I don't know, we all used to try and get 1 million views. Now we're getting top 10s. For me, it was more like man came in and I wanted to get a top 40 straight away in it because it was possible straight away. Do you get what I mean? Like, yeah, man. So it's sick to see in it, and everything's just getting bigger and better as everything moves on. So.
And who are some of the artists that you think were most important in paving the way for you to do that? Over the sort of like the past 10 years.
In terms of chart wise.
Yeah, in terms of like.
Chart wise, obviously Stormzy. Yeah. Krypton Conan. Who else has been? Who else was smashed? Dave, Fredo, J Hus. Who else? Yeah, man. And then obviously there was like, I think if I'm right, off the top of my head, they was like the man who was like, they started shutting down the charts first in it kind of thing. Like, oh, that was like, they was like the most frequent rappers, UK rappers in the charts. You get what I mean? And then it sort of like became possible, like overly possible in it. Like anyone can do it now. Like maybe not necessarily top 10, but like you get me, bare songs this year.
Well, I mean, Stormzy's headlining Glastonbury, so.
Do you get me? That's kind of bottom line there, innit? When there's someone from our genre headlining Glastonbury, and, like it's just it's crazy to see. But like I say, I've not been through the transition of like, you know, from where no one can get in the charts and now everyone can. It's sort of like I came up where everyone was just starting to get in the charts, innit? Yeah, perfect timing, but now it's a case of like staying in the charts. Do you get what I mean? Or the highest position possible in it. Obviously, I was gassed with the number 2 with Taste in it, and I was even more gassed because the number 1 spot, which was the Take Me Back to London tune, I was on the remix too anyway.
So finally, to wrap up, who are your biggest like sort of top 5 musical influences growing up?
Top 5 musical influences, right, boom. Let's go with 50 Cent. Let's go with Chip. Let's go with Wiz Khalifa.
Wiz Khalifa?
Yeah, I was a massive fan of Wiz Khalifa.
Back in like the 2011-12.
Exactly that.
Young, Wild and Free.
Yeah. I went to see Wiz Khalifa twice in Manchester. Who else? Boom, 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 boom. I'll throw a Gets in there. I'll throw Stormzy in there for the sake of like the influential. That influenced me because at one point he was the new guy, and he just took over. Do you get what I mean? And that's what I'm on.
It's a strong, well, a fairly balanced mix of UK and US. So.
Yeah. Well, I forgot 2 of each. Yeah, Wiz Khalifa on 5th there, Stormzy and Gets and Chip. Oh, was that 5? Oh yeah, smashed it. Yeah, there you go. I thought you only had 4. Yeah, I'd say that. I'm gonna stick with that.
Yeah. So growing up, it was presumably still now, you listen to a good mix of both US and UK.
Do you know what? I'm not gonna lie. I don't listen to much US music anymore. Like I couldn't even remember. I couldn't even tell you I couldn't tell you what Wiz Khalifa's most recent song was anymore, which is a shame because. Yeah, who do I listen to now? I just kind of listen to what's popping, but the American thing, I'm not really on the American thing at the moment.
Do you think UK's kind of surpassed it then in terms of quality output?
I feel like everyone in America is the same, except for like actual rappers, like basically American music now in my ears is the same in it. But then there's like people like there's actually rappers like I don't know, Jeezy, YG, Meat Mill. They're not on the same wave as everyone else in it. When I think of American rap now, I think of like Gunna and that, and like all this like drippy slime shit. Yeah, so.
Fair enough. Drippy slime. All right, we'll end it there. Nice one. Nice one.
Yeah, man, respect, brother. Safe.
Nice one.